RHOC, Shannon Beador sends Alexis strong message amid olive branch. RHOC star, Shannon Beador has sent Alexis a very strong message despite the latter's olive branch. The two will never see eye to eye, and with good reason. Now, Shannon is letting Alexis know how she feels about this branch. Keep reading for all of the details on how Shannon shut Alexis down. Shannon Beador sends Alexis strong message amid olive branch. It is no secret that Shannon Beador and Alexis cannot find a common ground. At this point, it is not so much that Alexis is with Shannon's ex, John Jansen. Rather, it is how she fiercely defends John and his bad behavior. She claims to know everything and anything about John and Shannon's relationship, which may not be true. In the past, Alexis, now ex-husband, Jim Bellino sued Shannon and Tamra Judge. This cost the women hundreds of thousands of dollars. Therefore, an element of trust is missing, and now John is suing Shannon for $75,000. Furthermore, Alexis revealed he has footage of Shannon nearly running over his daughter while she was intoxicated. It feels like John is blackmailing and suing Shannon while Alexis is making it all about her. She doesn't like her relationship being tarnished but still sent Shannon an olive branch for her 60th birthday. Shannon gathered her co-stars, minus Alexis, for a brunch. Per people, a large bouquet from Alexis arrived at the table. Shannon immediately rejected them and also opted not to invite her on a cast trip to London. Alexis Bellino was informed via text that they would all be headed across the pond, but she was not welcome to attend. To Shannon Beador, the apology was not only weeks too late, but likely a gesture John Jansen encouraged. That did not sit well with Tamra, who is friends with Alexis. When Alexis Bellino is hanging out with Jen Pedranti and Katie Janella, she reads Shannon Beador's text. At this point, she is at a loss. In her mind, she believes that she has done all she can. Shannon Beador, a stalwart of asterisk, the Real Housewives of Orange County asterisk, found herself in the eye of a storm after a recent fallout with her former castmate, Alexis Bellino. It wasn't the first time the women had tangled in the chaotic web of reality TV drama, but this time, things took an unexpected turn. The two had shared years of tension, jabs, and snide remarks, but lately, something had shifted. Alexis had extended an olive branch, one that Shannon hesitated to grab. Instead, she sent a strong, clear message to her former rival, one that shook the fan base and had the rest of the Housewives buzzing. It all began after an explosive reunion episode where Shannon and Alexis, once cordial if distant, clashed bitterly over past grievances. For Shannon, the resentment ran deep, rooted in a time when she felt Alexis hadn't truly seen her or respected her place in the group. To Alexis, however, Shannon had been an instigator, always pushing her buttons, fueling insecurities with backhanded comments. But something about Alexis had changed in the months following that fateful reunion. After stepping away from the reality spotlight, she seemed to be seeking something deeper, something more genuine. Rumors began swirling that Alexis wanted to reconcile with her old co-stars, especially Shannon. Alexis publicly hinted at this newfound desire for peace on social media, writing in a cryptic post, "Sometimes, the past is just that, the past. Life's too short for grudges." Fans speculated she was referring to Shannon, who hadn't responded to the post until now. When news broke that Shannon had sent Alexis a message, the anticipation skyrocketed. What would the notoriously outspoken and fiery RHOC veteran say? Would she accept the olive branch, or would she throw it right back at Alexis? Shannon, never one to back down from a confrontation, but also no stranger to personal growth, took her time in formulating a response. She knew that whatever she said would likely end up on gossip blogs, dissected by fans and fellow housewives alike. She didn't want to come across as cold-hearted, but she also wasn't ready to sweep years of drama under the rug without addressing it. In a message that was as much a public statement as it was a personal one, Shannon finally responded to Alexis. She posted a video to her Instagram, sitting by the fire pit in her stylish backyard, a glass of her favorite tequila in hand. There was something different about her demeanor. She seemed calm, contemplative, even vulnerable. "Hey guys," Shannon began, her voice steady but soft. "I've been doing a lot of thinking lately. About life, about the people in it, and about the ones who've come and gone. It's no secret that Alexis and I have had our differences, big ones. There's been a lot of hurt, a lot of things said that maybe didn't need to be." She paused, taking a sip of her drink. The crackle of the fire filled the silence for a moment, building tension for anyone watching. I saw what Alexis posted. I saw that she's trying to move on, trying to heal, and I respect that. I think we've both been through a lot, not just on the show, but in our personal lives. It hasn't been easy. And while I appreciate her reaching out, extending that olive branch, I'm not sure we're there yet. Her words were careful, but her meaning was clear. Shannon wasn't ready to fully forgive and forget. At least not yet. I believe in growth, she continued, her gaze intense as she stared into the camera. I've grown a lot over the years, and I know Alexis has too. But sometimes healing takes time. And I need a little more of that. I'm not saying it's impossible, but right now, I need to focus on my own journey, my own healing. The message was strong, stronger than any quick reconciliation might have been. Shannon wasn't rejecting Alexis outright, but she was setting boundaries, showing that she wouldn't be rushed into mending fences just because the cameras were rolling. Fans flooded Shannon's post with comments. Some praised her for her honesty, for not caving into the pressure to create a storyline just for the sake of drama. Others questioned whether she was being too hard on Alexis, who, after all, seemed to be making a genuine attempt to make amends. Meanwhile, the rest of the housewives were quick to weigh in. Tamra Judge, never one to stay silent, took to Twitter, writing, "Shannon's being real. Sometimes you can't just hug it out after everything." Proud of her for standing her ground. Heather Dubrow, on the other hand, took a more diplomatic approach in her Instagram story, posting, "Healing happens at its own pace. Everyone's journey is different. I respect Shannon for knowing her boundaries and Alexis for offering peace. It's a process." As for Alexis, she responded with grace. Rather than clapping back or fueling the fire, she posted a serene photo of herself at the beach, the sun setting behind her, with the caption, "Peace is a journey."